Are you disappointed with the slow Windows system on your older devices might be? Then let me present you a easy to use newer world of operating system. We are going to use the Chromium based operating system, which is FydeOS. For that, what we have to do, we will be going to Google and simply we will be searching with FydeOS. And let's go to FydeOS.io. Once you go inside, you can check their introduction videos and other things, and obviously a comparison between Windows and FydeOS. FydeOS is kind of free. I'll be simply clicking on download. Once you click on download, you will get 4 different options at the left end, which is FydeOS for PC. Then we have the VMware flavor, which is basically a virtual machine. FydeOS for you, which can be customized depending on your need. It is basically chargeable. Then we have FydeOS for SBC or single board computers. You can install that on Raspberry Pi, Orange Pi, or this kind of options. Our use case, we will be going with the first one, FydeOS for PC. And here are 3 different flavors. So if you are Intel based and if your generation is from 3rd to 7th, you can go with the first one. And if you are 8th or newer version, you can go with the second one. And obviously AMD version is also available. So once you go there, you can click on the official download, or there are different mirrors as well. You can download from anywhere. And once you download that, it will look something like that. I have already downloaded it, FydeOS for PC, and I'm using 18.1 version. It ends with .image.exe. Basically it is zipped in or compressed in exe format. And we will be booting our operating system from USB drive or a pen drive. And to load our image or a bootable image, we will be using Balena Etcher. If you go to Google and type in Balena Etcher and go to the first link, then simply click on the download Etcher. It will download the exe file for you. Once you have downloaded the Balena, just double click on that, agree. It is being installed now. And as soon as it is installed, it will open up that tool for you. And it is very simple, easy to use. So let's close this for now. If we go to our desktop, we'll see that icon is there for Balena Etcher. Double click on that. We have already downloaded the FydeOS image. What I'll do, flash from a file. I'll go with the first option. We see the FydeOS image.exe. It is there. Select that, click on open. I do not have any target device now because I have not inserted my pen drive yet. Let me insert my Thumb Drive to my laptop. As soon as I insert it in my laptop, it automatically detects that. And if you have more than one drive, you can click on the change button and you can select your drive accordingly. It is already selected for me. Simply, I'll be clicking on flash. You will get a prompt. Just select yes there. It has started now. It will take a little bit of time. The flashing is almost done, more than 90%. Let's wait for a bit. Then it has started validating it. Once the validation is done, basically we are ready. This validation step is completely optional, but it is recommended. Let's wait for the validation to be completed. It's finishing up. After it is completed, it might show you many drives which are not accessible. That is absolutely fine. Just cancel all those, or simply you can eject that drive now. And we can check the Balena. It is showing flash completed. Let's eject the drive now. We can now close the Balena Etcher. Once you have successfully written your image on your USB drive, connect that to your computer, then go to BIOS while booting up and make sure your boot order is having the USB drive at the top. Then your any other operating system like Windows Boot Manager or anything like that, that can be later after that. Once you are done with that, and don't worry about my BIOS, this is an ancient time BIOS. Once you are done with that, you can click on Save Changes and Exit, and yes. After setting up your BIOS properly, it will boot from your USB thumb drive and you'll see that FydeOS logo is coming. Now we get the initial setup screen, and after choosing your language and keyboard settings, I'm going with the default one. Click on OK, then click on Get Started. And obviously we want to run the operating system from our USB drive. So I'll be going with the second option, which is try it first. If you check the first one, basically it is going to install that on your local hard drive, which we do not want. Click on Next. At this step, basically you will need to connect to your network. If you want to connect to your Wi-Fi network, you can do that. But I have connected directly with a LAN cable to my router. I can simply click on accept and continue, but if you are connecting to Wi-Fi, you have to connect that first. Then this prompt will appear and The login options are basically showing 2, but we have 3. I'll be showing you that you can log in to your operating system using FydeOS account or one Google account, or maybe you can use your local account, which I'm going to do basically. So I'll be clicking on at the bottom, use local account. It will give you one warning. So basically you can click on use local account and any username. So maybe DIY try, something like that. Whatever password you want to set. Once you are done, click next. It is now creating your account locally. If you want, you can change your display size and other things. I'm okay with that. Click next. Whatever theme you need, dark or light. So auto is fine with me. Click next. And here we go. We are logged in our operating system. And if I click on the notification area, I'm connected to the Ethernet, but in your case, it might be Wi-Fi. At the bottom panel, we have the Chromium browser. We can open up internet. Next, we have the file explorer. And obviously, if you click on the application menu at the left bottom corner, you will get some pre-installed softwares over here. We can definitely install Android apps on it. We are going to look that in our next episode. And we can also enable Linux, so which we are going to do in the next episode. And that is it for this episode. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.